Welcome to part 3 of our Arctic tour, where we're driving 5,000 miles from the UK to the end of the world. Now if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, I would go and watch them now.
Right, we've literally gone 10 feet up the road and Mark has managed to get himself stuck.
Klaus had ended up in a ditch, so I rewarded him with a bar of plop.
To the ditch.
Now, it was Freddie's turn.
Freddie, yesterday you smashed your joint there.
Yeah.
The day before, Klaus went in the ditch and I got him a bar of plop.
Yeah, right.
So I got you a bar of smash.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. Glad you're laughing about it now.
And with the Smash Awards over, it was now time to hit the road again. Every inch of this landscape was a battle to keep our vehicles steady, and eventually, my luck ran out. To Mark's delight, I found myself swallowed by a ditch.
Right, well now it's my turn to come off the road and get stuck, so I'm going to get towed out by a D3. Which is not great. But isn't it amazing that such a little bit can get you stuck? Oh.
Mark's loving this.
Yeah, he is. He's absolutely loving it. This is what should be pulling me out here, a Defender. Not a D3. But beggars can't be choosers.
Alright, Chris, Sally, when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, Mark. Go for it.
Update day 7. We are 34 kilometres away, but we are driving very, very slowly now. It's yeah, we just got no choice but to drive slowly, not for any other reason than my wipers are frozen on completely. So we're having to drive slow. Any faster I go, I can't see anything, so I can't judge or anything, so I'm having to hold back quite far from the cars in front. I can still see, but my wipers are frozen and I don't want to make it any worse. Since the faster I go, the more they freeze. So just go slow, I guess. But 34 kilometres left, which should go fairly quickly and nice and relaxed as well. Well, we're here, we're at Nordkapp, but I believe my turbo is about to die. It's not sounding healthy at all. Every time it spools up, it starts to make a nasty sound like a bag of nails. But we're here. This is it. This is Nordkapp, where we've been trying to get to. Well, here it is. The globe at Nordkapp, the most northern point in Europe. So we're currently camping the night over there where that red dot is. And that's the Nordkapp centre there. And they've got a museum, etc. Here we are at Nordkapp. We've finally made it. It's been an absolutely amazing journey so far, but there is lots more to do. As you can see, it is pitch black here, so the only thing to do is get some food on the go. Good morning from Nordkapp. So this is day 8. Temperature's fairly warm, but I guess that's because we're next to the coast. When I say warm, it's like -4 or something, so it's nothing compared to what we drove through to get here. But we all made it in one piece and got up here safely. Had a very comfortable early night as well, because the sun sets here very early. By about 3:30 it's completely gone. So it was quite a relaxing night compared to all the other nights we've had driving up here. But unfortunately, on the way up, the last couple of miles, my Defender there, the turbo, when that engaged and spooled up, sounded very, very rough. So I'm gonna have to have a look at that this morning. I'm hoping it's just a hose that's come loose or split, but I've had hoses split before and it's not a hissing noise, it's more of a bag of nails inside a metal pipe noise. So yeah, doesn't sound great, but you never know when you open the bonnet. It might be something completely different and completely mysterious. So have a look at that in a minute. But first, get coffee and breakfast on the go, and then lift the bonnet up and get cold. But good morning, Nordkapp. It's absolutely fantastic here. It feels quite desolate and isolated, and very, very quiet. There's not a sound at all, apart from our diesel heaters running. The rest of the gang were sleeping, so I found something to wake them up. So up here in the Arctic, up at Nordkapp, we're in various different shapes and forms of sleeping. I'm sleeping in the back of my Defender. I've got my bed set up on my diesel heater. Klaus has got pop top, so he's got a bed in there as well. Mark and the Discovery, he's sleeping directly in the back of there, but he's got diesel heater as well. And then these two chaps, Jamie and Freddie, are sleeping in rooftop tents. So they've hit -17 and obviously got all the snow and the ice. But how's it been?
It's been good, yeah. It's been it's not been that bad at all. Let me show you the setup that I've got here. So I'm gonna point the camera in there if you can. Got an 8 kilowatt diesel heater in there with a pipe into the cab, and then the pipe that comes out through here through this homemade vent, the old man made. It just unscrews here, and then you bend it to take it out, or you bend it to put it in, and it just winds up and down like that. And the pipe goes through here. Etsy made 3-inch diesel heater vent for a tent, and that's all it is. Number 1 on the setting, heats the cab and the tent, no problem. No ice in the cab or anything, and it's comfortable, really comfortable.
You haven't been cold at all in that tent box in
Not
-17?
No. We had to crank it up to number 2,
Yeah.
but that was about it. But we've got a tent box liner as well in there, so yeah, it does make a massive difference, but no cold nights whatsoever. We
Nice.
haven't been in sleeping bags. We've got a teddy bear fleece in there and a tent box blanket. They're both warm. But yeah, no cold nights.
Happy days. Oh, cheers, man. So there you go, minus 17 degrees in a tent box in the Arctic on top of a Defender. You'll be absolutely toasty, providing you've got a diesel heater hooked up to it. And these guys are just waking up too. They've got tent box, rooftop tent as well. So what a test for them. You can see the icicles hanging off the outside on that. But they too have got a diesel heater hooked up on the side. And it looks like their pipe has fallen off at some point.
Once it was time to leave, I got stuck. And in my refusal to get towed out by a Discovery again, I decided to use the chains.
Right, I think it's time for some snow chains. Okay, I did show me how to fit these back in England, but I've probably all but forgotten it. It says, hang it like a curtain, like that. Like that. He made this look so easy in the car park. And then slide this through here. Like that. I should have toppage here. That one there. Bring this up. Hook it together. You can position your chain on your tyre.
Clearly, I hadn't listened to the guy in the shop, so I had to resort to the instructions.
I'm going to have to read the instructions. Yeah, that goes through there. Why isn't this fitting?
This went on for some time, and after 15 minutes, Klaus had a go.
Still doesn't go. Well, I couldn't get it, so Klaus is now having a go. See if he can get it. The guy at the shop, when he gave me these, he put them on in seconds, so they definitely fit.
We couldn't see it at the time, but looking back on the camera now, the issue was glaringly obvious. And after several attempts, we finally got the chain on.
Let's see if we've got our technique up. And get the other side on. Right, that's it. That was so easy to do. I've done it in like 10 seconds, as you can see, and it only took one person rather than 3 of us. So, no, it's really hard. I wouldn't recommend doing it in the snow. Do it before you hit the snow and the ice, and save yourself all that laying down on the ground, digging it all out around the edge.
Mark then wanted to show how easy it was for a Discovery with modern electronics to avoid using chains.
Oh, is the disco stuck? I thought I might have to get jagged out there for a second. But no. On you go, mate.
Then something unexpected happened. A Tesla showed up and put us all to shame.
Look at that. Tesla drifting up in Nordkapp.
And once the Tesla had finished showing us all how it's done, I then got stuck again.
So just to add insult to injury, the Range Rover is now going to pull me out after I managed to bury myself in the snow with snow chains, would you believe it? But I guess they're more for ice and keeping you on the road rather than deep snow like this. So these guys in the Tesla are very kindly, after they've shown us up in the snow and showing us how electric beats all our Land Rovers hands down, I've now got their drone out and they're getting us some aerial footage of the trucks. It's fantastic. These guys have come up here, they're sleeping in the Tesla in their sleeper mode.
Camp mode.
It's amazing. And they're camping mode. It looks like we've got some spectators from some tourists while we're doing the drone footage who are taking the opportunity to picture our cars while we're up here. But I believe they'll have come by ship or ferry. There's a lot of ferries that pull in here and allow passengers off, or cruise ships rather. They'll come up and drop them off and they go around the visitor centre here up in Nordkapp.
The drone footage was absolutely breathtaking.
Say is that couple in the Tesla were absolutely lovely, and also that Tesla as well. I was so unbelievably shocked by how good that was in the snow. All 5 of our Land Rovers from all different eras of a Land Rover really struggled in the snow there. We all lost grip. The Range Rover and the Disco not so much, but they still struggled. But the Tesla, that just went through the same patch of snow like it was nothing. Maybe there is something in electric cars, but you won't get your hands oily, and everybody likes a good moisturised hand. Anyway, check out this.
looks like we're through this cloud now. That's good. It's quite amazing how the cloud goes from thick soup to completely open in the blink of an eye.
We drove late into the night, and in the first town we saw, we grabbed some food.
We stopped at a pizza place. Jamie and Clouds have gone for large pizzas.
Looks like the Range Rover has finally met his match.